one of the things that surprised me is when we look at these traffic counts, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm blown away by the traffic. What I did not realize is that we're connected to a mall. It's our first store connected to a mall. But I didn't realize is how accessible it is as an entrance into the mall, that mall customers are not going into the parking deck. They're using our Ashley store.
That's right.
And going. So it's like 3 or 4 times more traffic than our number one traffic store, which on paper is great. On conversion rate is like, oh, you're not it's not great. But we're now doing some scientific work with ShopperTrack to understand, time, if they're only in the store for 2 minutes means they're just passing through, that sort of thing. So don't count them. So what's the traffic that's actually destination traffic to our store? But we're getting a lot of passersby, which ultimately I think, hey, where do you go? Let's go to the mall, go to the Northtown Mall. Hey, we'll go to through the Ashley store. It at least engages them with our product. So that in our brands, that's one thing that's really surprised me to the upside is the traffic. What has surprised you, and what's kind of met your expectations?
Yeah, just piggybacking on that, if you can just for anyone that's listening, like it's an old Macy's building, right? So it's a 3-story Macy's building, anchor tenant, and so it's much easier to park there and walk through. And so our sales process starts at the front door, the greet, right? But with the amount of people that come through, and to give perspective, there's times I look at the traffic and I'm like, oh my gosh, Spokane in one day had more traffic than all of our Charlotte stores combined. The North stores, seven Charlotte stores, and it's amazing to see how the team has kind of understood and been able to kind of pick up people when they walk in. They're V-lining. There's 4 entrances to our building, one upstairs to the mall, one downstairs to the mall, and then 2 downstairs to the outside doors.
The parking lot. Yeah.
Parking lot. And so to be able to kind of pick that up, and what has surprised me is the resiliency of this team. They don't get discouraged. The other thing that surprised me is when I say they don't get discouraged, meaning, they start the sales process and they're able to create traction with the people that are not passing through. And it becomes pretty clear within the first minute or 2 if they're going to stick and stay. So it's a good time frame. The other thing too that's been kind of a surprise to me is how fast, I see them about every 4 weeks right now. And the progression from chaos to clarity has been pretty surprising to me, how quickly the team has progressed.
That's good.
And so I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud of the work they've done. I'm really proud of, because there is a mental resiliency factor whenever you go to new systems, new process, new anything. And I'm really proud of what they've been able to accomplish as time has gone on. It's very, very pleased with their progress.
Yeah. And one of the other things that has surprised me, one of my concerns going in, let's check the box. Spokane's going well.
Yep.
They've hit revenue and they've done so profitably, and they've stood up a great team, and the market's responding well to them. I was interested in the gravitational pull of Spokane. What I mean by that is the sales by zip code and how far the reach is. And it's been really localized. I don't actually look at that as a bad thing. I look at, okay, we're penetrating well in this more localized area or region, but that tells me, okay, we've got more expansion opportunities to go attack the market. So that to the good there. Now it's early. That might change as we kind of continue to advertise and get our brand and whatnot out there. But it does give, as we look for new store opportunities, it does give me a little bit more bullishness over the breadth and size of the market potential.
Certainly.
Thanks for listening to Stories from the River. To check out more episodes, visit storiesfromtheriver.com. To watch this episode, go to youtube.com/@storiesfromtheriver. Join us again next week, and remember to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast.